We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball on the Show. A good matchup here for you tonight between the Milwaukee Brewers and the Chicago Cubs. Ian Happ, the league's current home run leader, will look to add a long ball or two to his total next. Justin Steele, the Mississippi native, will be on the mound in this one. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, we're going to get a chance to look at a guy that he's a little bit up and down throughout points of his career. A career ERA just over 4. When he's good, he can be really good. And when he's bad, well, let's just say he can be pretty bad at times. But it'll be interesting to see which one we see. He's a little bit of Jekyll and Hyde. Hopefully he's going to be a little bit more Jekyll than Hyde in this one here today.
First pitch on its way. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. Well, guys, as we look at the Cubs coming into play here tonight, they've been playing better than .500 baseball of late, 5-3 in their last 8 games.
Hey, Matty V, we're taking a look at a team right here, D-Row. Through 5 games of this homestand, they're 3-2. I know they were expecting more, but they'd like to win this one here today and get that up to 4-2 on this homestand.
Yeah, this is an important one right here. You don't want to go 500 first 6 games, especially at home. On the road, you can deal with it. At home, this is a must-win.
With that, here's a look at the Brewers starting lineup. Who stands out to you, Danny?
You know, I think everyone should keep an eye on Christian Yelich. I mean, this guy is a career 300 hitter. You talk about consistent. He delivers a good at-bat and clutch hits basically every time he walks into the box. I love watching this guy.
In is Christian Yelich. As he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. The average sits at .303 entering play. 21 homers and 54 runs batted in. And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now. Yelich, a California-born ball player. This is his 10th season at the major league level, so almost a decade, which is quite an accomplishment. 2 balls and a strike. Temperature here at game time, a comfortable 75 degrees tonight. The 2-1 home. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field.
That's the game plan right there. Elevate the sinker from the offensive standpoint. That's what they talked about in the hitters meeting. And on the flip side, if the pitcher doesn't get that pitch down, there's going to be a call to the pen shortly.
And he'll get back in safely. At the plate now, Michael Brasso, as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. From the stretch. Yelich leads off first with 1 away. And he fouls this one off. Here comes another 0-2. A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2. And there are our umpires for this one. Working balls and strikes will be Mr. Darryl Parker.
Hey, not a very big strike zone, but a strike zone that kind of moves around a little bit too much for my liking.
Yeah, Dan, I know there's not a clear scouting report with Darryl. I'll tell you what, you're going to know in the first 2 innings where he's going to be.
And this one's in the dirt, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. Hit in the air down the right field line. And foul. And here's a pitch inside, and that got him. So first and second with one man gone. And next to bat will be Jesse Winker. Has a look, now the pitch.
1-1. Count 1-0.
The 1-0.
2-0.
First and second now, one man out. Hit hard back up the middle. And he whiffs on it as this ball's right under his glove. And this will not be close, and the run will score easily.
Yeah, and I think this is the case of a guy trying to rush it, hoping to turn a double play. And instead of getting 2 outs, they get 0 outs, and runners are on first and second.
Luke Voigt comes on with one gone here as he looks at a called strike one. Here's a swing and a little tapper in front of the mound. And indeed, he'll not even try as he goes to first, and that means 2 men are in scoring position now with 2 away.
The center fielder, number 28.
Coming to the plate now, number 28. And Milwaukee with an opportunity for more damage here in the first. From the belt, kicks and deals.
Hey, there's not a lot you can do with a slider breaking down and in unless you catch it way out front. I like the idea of taking it and making the pitcher bring you something a little more hittable.
Count now, a ball and a strike. The 1-1.
Count to 2-1.
His pitch count is getting up there in the inning now. He needs to get this frame over with sooner than later, so forcing contact and getting the defense involved is probably the best thing he can do.
3-1 to him now. Called strike, and that'll run it full.
Count is 3-2.
Ready with the payoff pitch. A swinging bunt out in front of the plate. On to first, and that'll do it as they manage to not let this inning get out of hand. Brewers forced to settle for 1. On now to the bottom of inning number 1. Milwaukee leads it 1-0. Eric Lauer, an Ohio-born left-hander, gets the starting nod. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, Matt, this guy's been throwing the ball really well. He picked up his 10th win of the year in his last one, and he'd like nothing more than to make it 2 good ones in a row and pick up his win number 11 today.
Brian Anderson has come into the ballgame now as he takes over as the new third baseman.
Now playing third base, number 9.
And that'll bring in the Pittsburgh area native Ian Happ. He was an offensive force in the first half and currently sits atop the league's home run leaderboard.
Yeah, Matty, he got off to such a hot start. He was able to relax and just be himself, and he has been absolutely killing the baseball.
And he gets ahead 0-1. And guys, we take a look at the Brewers entering play here tonight. They suffered a bit of a setback last time out, but not to worry. They're still 6-2 over their previous 8 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, this team has been playing really well right now, and this is case in point. Chance to jump out again to another 1-0 lead. They've really been doing that. They've been on attack, early offensive, almost ambush-like approaches to their at-bats, and it's working for them.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Swung on and missed. 1-2 now.
Now that's when you know it's a good pitch. He broke off a really nice breaking ball down in the zone right there, and even though this is one of the best hitters around, he waved right through it.
The 1-2. sent on the ground out to second. Fielded cleanly, and a good throw gets him one gone.
Batting second.
And a chance now from the north side of Chicago to check out the Cubs starting lineup. Who are you focused on, Dan Plesac?
Well, you know, Matt, they need to get better production for their number 3 hitter. Last month, he had less than 5 RBIs. He's one of the guys they count on to produce runs, and he's not really doing that much right now. So we'll see if the new page on the calendar helps get this guy going.
Dansby Swanson lining up to hit as he rips it on the ground to second. He's got it, and he'll whip this one over to first, and he gets his man for the second out.
Batting third, the right fielder, number 27.
Into the box now, Suzuki. No one aboard for him, and 2 gone here in the first. Now the pitch. Swing, line drive. That's going to be troubled. He's through first and hustling for second. And he'll coast into second here with a 2-out double.
He wasn't letting that one go. Jumped on the first pitch right there and drove it into the outfield for a base hit.
At the plate, Patrick Wisdom. As we take a look there at the difference in his numbers between June and July. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Oh, that's off the plate.
2 out here and a runner at second. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike.
Hey, I love that pitch right there. Better execution after just giving up an extra base hit.
And the pitch misses low and away for ball 2.
I don't blame him for not coming over the heart of the plate. He circled this guy on the lineup card when he got to the yard today. He's been swinging one of the hotter bats in the game.
To 2-2 now.
2 strikes.
Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Changeup taken for ball 3, well below the zone. Cody Bellinger would be next. The payoff pitch. Holds off on the slider, and that's a good idea as it's ball 4.
Well, that was a slider in a 3-2 count, and it just didn't tempt him enough to get a good swing. A good job of pitch recognition and knowing the strike zone to draw the free pass there.
Stepping up now, Cody Bellinger, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. Down the first baseline. This gets foul. It's 0-1. 2 down, runners at first and second. Now a spin and a throwback to second. And they've got him hung up out there between second and third. And he'll try to get back now, but it's not going to work. The throw. Digging in, Bryce Turang. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1. The 1-1. Hit back up the middle. Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second.
So here's how the Chicago Cubs are positioned defensively. And guys, the thing I want you to take a look at today is in today's game, the new age, everyone wants to move around. This manager does not like to shift a lot. Maybe a step to your right or left, but there's a lot of trust that the pitchers are going to execute. So let's see how it works out for them in this one.
Now the 0-1.
Nope.
Lays
Ball
off the circle change there. A ball and a strike.
1-1.
Bases are empty. One man out. High in the air out to center field. Bellinger's under it, and he makes the catch for the second out.
Batting ninth, the pitcher, number 52, Lauer.
So here now is the pitcher, Lauer. That's popped up out towards short right field. Suzuki will call him off as he makes the catch, and the side is retired. Gone in order are the Brewers. He played an inning and a half. It's 1-0. Last half of the second set to go, and that'll bring forward Cody Bellinger.
Cody Bellinger.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. And they'll start things out with a changeup here, but this is a bit too tight. It's ball one. Checks his swing here, but he does so in time.
2 balls, no strikes.
Now the 2-0.
2 balls, 1 strike. Three balls, 1 strike.
He walked a guy back in the first, and now he's looking like he might hand out another free pass to the leadoff guy here. You can't be walking a guy an inning and think you're going to have any success.
Back up the middle, but that finds its way through for a base hit. Around first, he's digging for second. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
You don't get too many pitches a day in the big leagues middle cut. His eyes lit up right there. This pitcher's lucky he's not getting another ball from the umpire.
So here's Trey Mancini. First chance for him here after appearing as a pinch hitter in the game last night. From the belt, the pitch. Curveball is nowhere close, and it's 1-0. Comes set, now the pitch. Tried to hold up there, appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball 2. Two-0 count, the pitch. Hit hard down the line, but this will get foul. 2-1. From the belt, the pitch. Could have been 3-1. Instead, it's 2-2. Here's one that misses inside, and the count's run full now. 3-2. Christopher Morrow will be next. Now the payoff pitch home. Loud contact there, but it's well fouled. He's set. Here's the 3-2, and he misses here for ball 4. Already 2 walks surrendered in his first couple of innings of work.
We knew coming into this game that this guy has a tendency to give up a lot of free passes, and history repeats itself as he's already given up 2 walks here. I'll tell you, effectively wild is a pretty tough thing to be.
Set to get his evening at the plate started, Christopher Morrow. And it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things turned around in a hurry. Started to go around, but it's ruled strike 1 anyway.
Little traffic on the base paths right here, but 1 pitch away from getting a double play and getting right back into control.
That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike.
Hey, struggling to find the release point of that curveball. That wasn't a very good one. Somehow he's just got to find that feel, because that's a pitch he's going to need going forward.
Fastball well outside.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be really aggressive. With 2 guys already on, pretty good shot. He's going to get a challenge pitch right here.
Gets the sign. Here comes the 2-1.
There isn't a hitter alive that doesn't love hitting at fastball counts like 3-1. It's usually a pretty fruitful count in terms of getting a pitch to drive.
Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. And he lays off there, ball 4. So back-to-back walks have him in business here with nobody out.
He could get the early hook if he can't be a little bit more precise here. That's walk number 2 of the inning, and we're only in the 2nd.
At the plate, Miguel Amaya, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at 3rd. First pitch on its way. Left side. And there's a base hit as that gets through into left. And the run will come in to score from 3rd as that'll knot things up at 1 apiece.
Well, that's a tough one right there if you're a pitcher, Dero. You think you make a decent pitch, ball hit to the hole right through there. You're hoping it can get knocked down. Instead, base hit, run batted in.
Yeah, and as the batter right there, you're taking off your batting gloves, giving dabs to the first base coach. Glad that found the hole right there. Ribeye steak, chalk 1 up.
Standing in now, Justin Steele. 0-1 the count. And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control. 0-2.
I kind of like the aggressive attitude right here. I know he's in a jam. What does he do? He goes to his best stuff, and that's the fastball.
And a swing and a miss on a huge first out there as he sets him down swinging with the bases loaded.
The left fielder,
So it's back to the top of the order now. And that'll bring up the former first rounder and Pittsburgh area native Ian Happ. Fouled away. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1. Happ has done the job, and the fans have rewarded him as he got to represent his league over the All-Star break.
Anytime you can change the scoreboard with 1 swing at a bat, and this guy can certainly do that, the fans are going to act accordingly. Very deserved that the fans would vote him into the All-Star game.
Already 24 pitches to this point in the inning. There's a drive high in the air and deep to left center field. Yelich going back. Gone! It's a grand slam. So he will touch them all on the grand slam. Home run number 37 on the year, and it's suddenly a 5-1 ball game.
When you play with the big part of the field, it doesn't surprise me that you lead the league in home runs. That was an absolute bullet to dead center. What an impressive swing.
And next will be Dansby Swanson digging in. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. The 1-0 is a fastball that misses.
2-0.
Still only 1 out in the inning. And it's fouled away. Cubs shortstop with a 3-1 count.
They know the threat this guy possesses at the plate. I know it's 3-1 in this situation right here, but I can't imagine anything comes over the heart of the plate.
And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
Full count. 3-2.
Now a swing as he hits this one into the air. But this will be foul off to the right, out of play. And he held up in time, but it's strike 3 called, and there are 2 down.
You know, I'm not quite sure how that strikeout will be scored, looking or swinging. He tried to check his swing, but I'm pretty sure the home plate umpire was ringing him up regardless.
Now time granted here at the plate as he'll step out of the box. Into the box, Suzuki. As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. 1 for 1 as he reached base with a double his first time up. The windup and the 0-1. And he misses with it, 1-1. And this one's up around the eyes, 2-1.
It's one thing to get hit around, but it's far worse when you're getting yourself into trouble by not throwing strikes. Every pitcher's been there, but it doesn't make it any less frustrating or unacceptable.
Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Line towards center field. That gets down. He's got himself a base hit.
And they've had some good at-bats against him all game long. It seems like it's just been hard hit after hard hit. As we take a look at his line here, the numbers do not lie. This has not been one of his better outings, and he'd be the first to tell you that.
To the plate now, Patrick Wisdom, as he'll take a look at ball 1. He drew a base on balls his first time up. The 1-0. Misses low. Good take on the curveball there. Outside, 3-0 now.
Wow, his last time out, guys were just flailing away at that slider. But tonight, completely different story. I think their approach coming to the plate tonight was to lay out that pitch until he shows he can throw it for a strike.
The 3-0 pitch on its way. And he pulled up in time, but it's a called strike 2.
Good spot for an RBI. Put the ball in play with the runner in motion. He could score all the way from first.
A runner on first with 2 away. Line drive to left. Yelich is there, and he puts it away to stop the bleeding. So they put up a big number in the inning as 5 crossed the plate. And this was the biggie here, the grand slam home run. We've played 2. It's now 5-1. Back to the top of the order now. And up next will be Willie Adames.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
Pitch on the way. Hit hard on the ground to second. Reined in. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third. And with one away, let's give you a look at the standings in the NL Central entering play as you see where these two teams sit in relation to one another. So the base is empty here with one away, and that'll bring up Christian Yelich. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Very rarely does a pitcher like this leave one in a location like that. That's a pitch right there he'd like to have back. He'd love to swing at that one again.
In there, and it's 0-2 now.
0-2 is the count.
Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Oh, that's well hit. Deep center field. Going back is Bellinger. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
Batting third, the third baseman, Brian Anderson.
Digging in now for the Brewers, Brian Anderson. First at bat for him in this one. He was 1 for 4 with a double in the ball game last night. Now here's the pitch. Started to go down after it, and he couldn't hold back. It's strike one. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. On the ground to third. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for Milwaukee. They're down here 5-1. And we're back for the bottom of the third. Let's check in with Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Cubs to discuss his thoughts on his lineup so far. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. He said they've done a nice job of keeping their swings inside the strike zone and not chasing after pitches they can't do much with. The numbers say their chase rate in this game is under 25%. And with a bunch of runs on the board right now, that could be a big reason why.
Leading off.
Okay, thank you, Heidi.
The center fielder, Cody Bellinger.
First delivery to him on the way. Cody Bellinger stands in as he looks at ball 1 here.
We're only in the 3rd inning, and his pitch count is above 60. That's not being too efficient with your pitches.
Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Pitch to the plate is a slider for a strike, and it's all knotted up at 1-1. A little bit outside. 2-1.
Hey, after those 2 breaking balls missed, you have to be sitting on a fastball right here.
Now the 2-1. Swung on and hit deep to left center. This one has a chance. Into the bleachers and gone. It's a solo homer for Cody Bellinger. Number 25 for him on the year, and it's now a 6-1 ball game.
You want to certainly drive home runs out of the ballpark, then you better get on the gas. And that's what he did right there. That fastball was not sneaking by him.
And here's the big right-handed power threat, Trey Mancini. Fouled off. No official at-bat for him, but he has scored a run in this one. The windup and the 0-1. Bounce to first. Right to him. And he'll step on first himself for the out.
Not a lot you can do with that pitch. That fastball just ate him up inside and gets the soft grounder for the out.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Christopher Morrow. He scored after reaching on a walk in his first at-bat. And now a pitch on the way.
Ball 1, no strike.
Popped him up. And he'll lunge out of the crouch to make the play for out number 2.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop-out. Well-executed pitch there.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And in at the plate digs Miguel Amaya. First pitch on its way. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
I guess the game plan from the offensive standpoint today coming into this one was they were going to work the counts. They've been super patient at the plate in the early goings of this game, and they've got the lead looking for more.
1-1 the count. Now here's the pitch. And he fouls this one off. The 1-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. Cubs tack on another courtesy of this solo home run. We played 3 full. It's the Cubs 6 and the Brewers 1. All set for the start of the inning, and standing in the outfielder, Jesse Winker.
Jesse Winker.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Nope. Count 1-0.
Now the 1-0. And he'll come back with one in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now.
Man, this guy has retired a whole slew right now. I think what he needs to do is just stay focused and keep attacking the game plan like he has up to this point, because everything he's done has worked.
Hit hard towards center. And that's a base hit. 1 for 2 in his first couple of plate appearances. So the Brewers get their leadoff man aboard to start out the frame.
Now batting, the first baseman.
Hey, listen, when you have a good sinker, you have to throw it, but he's going to have to get the ball much lower in the zone than that last one.
Yeah, from the offensive side, Dan, two-seamer, pitcher, sinker, baller, what have you, you're looking for that thing to pop out above the belt, and that's exactly what happened right there. Miss middle.
1-1 the count to the Brewers' first baseman. 1 run, 2 hits, and no errors on the Milwaukee line score so far. Oh, and he misses it. And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow.
Now batting, number 28.
Ready for another chance. Number 28 comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. From the stretch. Hit down the third baseline. But this is foul for the first strike. 1 out and a runner on second base. Here comes the 0-1. Good pitch there down below the zone. Got him to go after it.
Hey, 2 pitches at the knees right now, and you're down 0-2. This is where you got to fight. I want to see a 2-strike approach. Maybe a little choke up, maybe a little fight up the middle the other way. Grind back into this count.
In the dirt here. Good job there as the count goes to 1-2. 1 run, 2 hits, and no errors on the Milwaukee line score so far. And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there. 2 away.
Made pretty quick work of him right there, setting him down on only 4 pitches. And what I liked about all of those pitches, they were down around the knees or lower. Pretty hard to do any kind of damage when pitches are located in that spot.
And now the third baseman sneaks into position to cover a potential drag bunt. Into the box now, Bryce Terang, as he lifts it in the air to right field. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Brewers strand 1. The lead remains 5. It's 6-1. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and next will be the pitcher, Justin Steele.
Even though they're up by a boatload early on in this one, you can't get complacent and get lazy. They got to keep the gas pedal down, because this team that they're playing can strike and score a lot of runs too.
A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Too much bite on the breaking ball that time as it's well off the outside.
Hey, they tried to tie him up on that last pitch, so I like that they went away with this one. The execution didn't work, but I like the idea behind it.
Check swing, no swing, says the home plate umpire. Ball 2. On its way is pitch number 75. Drilled to the right side. Yeah, and that is through into right, and not what you want to do on the mound as he allows the opposing pitcher to reach to lead off the inning.
Well, Matt, as we take a look at his line here, he might not know all the specifics, but he knows he hasn't been pitching all that well in this one. Sometimes it happens. You start a game and never completely get into that rhythm. Seems to be the case here.
Stepping in now, Ian Happ. Line drive, that's a base hit into the right center field gap. And they've really got something going here. Runners at second and third to start the inning.
Man, I feel for him, but you've got to call a spade, right? He's really struggling. The sample size is 3+ innings, and in that time, he's given up 8 hits. So it might be time to cut your losses and make a change out there.
Now the Brewers manager's up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And a change is forthcoming, as that's going to do it for his starter here this evening. So a less than stellar performance here tonight as he makes the early exit and forces that bullpen into action much earlier than anticipated. Adrian Hauser answers the call from the pen here in the fourth as they didn't get the outing they were hoping for from their starter.
Adrian Hauser.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Dansby Swanson. He hits here in a spot where he might be able to put this one out of reach.
Yeah, Matt, down 5, another run across here could very well put the nail in the coffin. Mentally, they might still feel like they've got a shot if they can get out of this jam, though.
First pitch of the at-bat.
One and one.
The 1-1 home. Waves and misses for strike number 2.
1 and 2.
You have to find a way to lay off that low sinker. There is just no way to do any damage. You're just looking at either a bruised shin or a ground out to the left side.
And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the second time here tonight. So in now for Chicago, Suzuki. He singled his last time up.
Yeah, just another simple single to the outfield would be a big one right here. Don't try and do too much. You know there's a potential base open right there. Maybe sit off speed.
In tight with the sinker, ball 2.
Hey, you want to talk about being in a zone. This guy's been raking lately, and it all starts with his pitch selection. 2 great takes, and he's almost daring the pitcher just go ahead and challenge him.
Now the 2-0 is swung on and missed, and that's strike 1. The 2-1 is a sinker that misses for a ball. Runners are at second and third with 1 down. And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
Boy, I love the way he's competing out there on the mound right now. He's got a chance to rack back-to-back Ks with 2 runners in scoring position. He's not giving in at all.
And this is popped foul off to the right and back into the seats. And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. Center fielder looking up. And it's gone into the bleachers. So a 3-run blast to deep center here. Number 21 for him on the season as they've widened this lead to 8 now.
Hey, that's the price you pay right there when you try and sneak a fastball past this guy. Power hitter, and every power hitter in the league knows you got to start with the numero uno, number one, man. You got to get on the heater and adjust to everything else, and he did just that.
Now batting, number 16.
So now to the plate, Patrick Wisdom. Fouled away. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And it's fouled away. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact. 3 runs already home here. And a fastball blew it right by him, and there are 2 down. Final line there for the Brewers starting pitcher. Not the night he or his club were hoping for.
Yeah, nothing seemed in sync for him out there in this one, Matt. He just couldn't get the ball where he wanted to, and the opponents really took advantage of that. That's a brutal feeling sitting in the dugout. Know that you disappointed your team and you went out there and laid an egg.
First pitch on its way.
1-0.
The 1-0. Swinging a hard hit ball down the line in right. And now it'll kick around in the corner. Around second now and headed for third. The relay. Well, he is in there with a triple.
Well, if he wants to hit for the cycle and get in the history books, he's got the hardest 3 parts of it out of the way. Normally, this is the toughest leg to get, but he stands at third and now only needs a single to make some history.
At the plate now, Trey Mancini, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. A 1 pitch on its way. Here's a fastball at the knees. Good spot, good pitch, and it's 0-2. And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as this side is retired. Another good inning for the Cubs here, and you don't need me to tell you that these folks don't need much of a reason to have a good time. The 3 of us return with more Wednesday Night Baseball after this. Welcome back to the north side of Chicago, back here at Wrigley Field as we check in with Heidi.
Well, Matt, during the break, I caught up with Craig Counsell, the Brewers skipper, about his lineup's performance so far. And flat out, he told me they just need to put better swings on the ball right now. He said they're searching for ways to drive the ball with some authority because it's just not happening for them today. They haven't gotten an extra base hit yet, so it's been a real struggle getting guys into scoring position. But the key, he said, is not to panic. Sometimes you just have to fight through the downturns and keep your focus and energy high.
For the Brewers.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Digging in, William Contreras. He'll get his side started in the inning. And, Dan, so far they've been stifled offensively since the first inning.
Boy, they sure have, Matt. They came out of the gates and got hot right away, but whatever was going for them pretty much has disappeared. We'll see if they can wake it back up.
Now here's the pitch. Sent in the air out to straightaway central. Bellinger's under it. He's got it one away.
The pitcher, number 37, Adrian Hauser.
Rowdy Tellez will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 11.
Just gets a piece of it. Strike one. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Weak grounder down the line at third. Tries the slider to ring him up, but he lays off 1-2. swing and a line drive, but unfortunately right at the shortstop for the second out.
Now batting, shortstop.
So it's back to the top of the order now, and up next will be Willie Adames. First pitch on its way. In there at the knees, strike one.
All bets are off for the offense right now. This guy's got a low pitch count. He's attacking his zone. They have to get more aggressive. This guy's not going anywhere.
A 1-1 count to the Brewers leadoff man. And this is taken for a called strike. Oh, that's a tough call. Now 1-2. Now the pitch.
Good job to lay off that 1-2 breaking ball. Put himself right back in this at bat.
And he misses with that one down and in. It's a full count now, 3-2.
If you're at the plate right now, you have to realize who's on deck. I guarantee you something's over the heart of the plate. You have to be aggressive in the zone right here.
Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Gone in order are the Brewers. They trail big. It's 9-1. Bryce Wilson gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys.
Leading off for the Cubs, the second baseman, number 5.
Here comes the first pitch. Christopher Morrow is the batter now as he looks at a ball 1-0. Now here's the pitch. Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless. The 1-1 home. Here's a shot to left field and deep. Look at this. And it's gone as they add still another. A solo shot here to left. Third home run for him on the year as they've pushed this lead up to 9 now.
Well, if you're going to give up a towering blast to one of the best players in their lineup, it's better to do it with no one on base. It stings, sure, but a solo shot isn't going to be the deciding factor in a game.
Now batting, catcher, Miguel.
And that'll bring in Miguel Amaya. As he'll pop this one foul off to the left and out of play. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. The windup and the 0-1.
Hey.
No outs, nobody on. Down and away, it's a ball and 2 strikes.
Hey, that 0-2 fastball wasn't even close, but on hit right now, I'm still sitting on that heater.
The 1-2. Hit in the air to shallow center. Terang onto the grass. He's there and records the first out.
Boy, he showed some pretty good range, heading pretty deep into the outfield to bring that one down. Thought the outfielder might call him off, but he clearly had it under control.
Standing in, Justin Steele. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. First delivery to him on the way.
Hey.
Fouled off. A windup and the 0-2 pitch.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Wilson, a 6'1" right-hander. He was a 4th-round selection back in the 2016 first-year player draft.
Hey, this middle round selection is still developing, but he's doing it at the big league level, and he has a lot of time to get his tool set ironed out.
The 1-2. Checked his swing there, and did he go? No, he did not, says the third base umpire. Ball 2. Oh, and they pulled a string on a good changeup there as he swings and misses, and he's set down on strikes for the 2nd time tonight. And now back to the leadoff spot in the Cubs lineup. Stepping forward, Ian Happ. He's gone deep again in this game despite facing some fierce competition on the mound.
This is one of the premier power hitters in the game. He's already gone deep once in this game against great pitching. Wouldn't be surprised if he catches something over the heart of the plate again.
A ball and no strikes. 2 out, nobody on. Now it's 2-0.
Looks like this guy's afraid to throw the ball in the strike zone. Gave up that home run earlier in the inning. Needs to get back to being aggressive.
Two 2-0 pitch on the way. 3-0 now.
And when you're already down by a bunch, this is where a guy's got to take some responsibility out there and at least start throwing some strikes.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And oh, not so fast, partner. A called strike on the inside part of the plate. 3-1 now. Now the pitch. Checked his swing there, and did he go? No, he did not, says the third base umpire, so it's ball 4.
The batter, number 7.
Oh, man, that check swing was about as close as they get. Tough call for the umpire, but it goes the batter's way this time, and he draws the walk.
He's set, and the pitch. Now a ball hit hard toward first. And boy, the Cubs have come to play as this is good for extra bases as well. Happ is on his way home. He will score. Way out in front now, up by 10.
Yeah, everyone knows this guy's been having a great year at the plate, but he's not exactly a gazelle on the bases. But he turns on the Jets here and makes it all the way to third. He might need an oxygen tank, but hey, he made it.
In now, Suzuki. As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. He's had a great game so far, and a triple would complete the cycle. And he fouls this one off. The 1-1 is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2. 2 outs here with a runner at third. And they come inside with the fastball, but it misses here, and it's back to 2-2. the belt. The pitch. Back up the middle and in for a base hit. And the runner from third crosses the plate.
Boy, talk about having a day, Devo. He gets his fourth knock of the game, but mixed in with one of those four was a round tripper. Not a bad day.
Yeah, you have 5, maybe a handful of games that you can throw out 4 knocks throughout the course of the year. Add in a tater to go with it. He's smiling. His food's going to taste better tonight.
Hobie Milner gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys.
Hobie Milner.
To the plate now, Patrick Wisdom, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Comes set and the 0-1. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. High in the air down the right field line. And foul. 2 out with the man at first. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Throw over to the bag, and he's back easily. And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as this side is retired. So 3 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a man left. 5 innings complete. The Cubbies are in front 12-1. And here's Christian Yelich. Now he'll start things out in the 6th for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, only 2 hits so far, Matt, and not very many hard hit balls either. We'll see if they can start making some adjustments.
So he'll hold on at first following the single to right. Make it 2 hits for him here this evening. And with that, we'll take a look at the current Milwaukee leaderboard to find that his total is currently tops on the roster in that department. Standing in now, Brian Anderson. And this one gets away. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch. Ball 2.
That's where he wants that sinker to end up, but that was a nice job of laying off.
Swing, and there it goes. Deep to left field. This one's into the bleachers and gone.
When you're facing an elite starter, you know runs are going to be at a premium. I don't know if this shakes the starter's confidence, but you know what it does? It certainly boosts the confidence of the guys in your lineup.
At the plate, Jesse Winker. As he'll take a breaking ball too low, and it's 1-0. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. 2-0 now.
Now ball 2. Back-to-back breaking pitches. I think if right now you really have to try to get the best pitch you can get in the zone, you have to throw it right here.
Smoke toward the hole. And that's through for a hit.
Hey guys, he's not known for being a singles hitter right here, but that's his second knock of the game.
And I'm sure he'll take him, but the guys on the other side of the scorecard might be thinking we really avoided a worse fate. Luke Voigt is in now as he watches a pitch for ball 1. The 1-0. High and deep to left. This one's got plenty of distance. And out of here. And I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed.
Now batting, number 20.
And now time is called, and the reliever is warm out there. Into the box, number 28. He grounds it sharply to third. Throw on to first in time, 1 away.
Now batting, second baseman.
Striding in once again, Bryce Terang. He's bounced out and flown out in his first 2 plate appearances. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1.
If he doesn't shorten his swing up right there, there's no chance he keeps his bat back.
That evens it up, 1-1. Pulled high in the air out to right field. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
Up next for Milwaukee.
Digging in once again, William Contreras. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Called a strike on the outer half, 0-1. Now here it comes. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
He hasn't thrown that pitch much all game. I got to believe as an offense, you just got to throw that pitch away and move on to the next one.
And the throw to first will indeed get him. It's a strikeout. Now in the box, Cody Bellinger. He made it to third on a triple in his previous appearance.
Matty, this guy is certainly walking to the plate with confidence. His slugging percentage is going through the roof with a bomb and a triple to boot.
And he'll look at a first pitch curveball that's in the dirt. It's ball 1. Action now in the Milwaukee bullpen as they'll have a right-hander loosen up. The 1-0 is laid off for ball 2. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0. Milner has over 40 innings on his line so far, and through those innings he's worked to a whip under 1.20. League average is around 1.3, so that's a respectable number. 3 balls and a strike to the Chicago leadoff hitter.
Great job by the pitcher right there, changing eye levels. We all know he's a sinker ball pitcher, but if he could throw some 4-seamers up in the zone like that, it could work for him.
The 3-1 pitch, fouled away. Here's the pitch. half swing here, but it won't matter. It's strike 3 called anyway, and that's out number 1. So coming to the plate, Trey Mancini. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, he's got to put that one behind him, especially with runners in scoring position. Those punch outs will stick with you a little longer.
The 0-1 pitch. Outside for a ball, 1-1. 1 out, nobody on. One and two.
Classic case of the front shoulder flying open on that off speed. Needs to stay compact and stay in a big part of the field.
Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. The 1-2 is a changeup that's looked at for a ball. Hit hard on the ground towards second, and that finds its way into center for a 1-out base hit.
That's got to be frustrating for the pitcher right there. He's well aware of who's having great seasons and who's having the tough seasons at the plate for the opposition. This guy put him in the tough season bucket, and he just gave up a knock to him.
So now to the plate, Christopher Morrow. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Set. Here's the 0-1. A bouncer up the middle. Scooped up. There's one. Relay throw, but it'll be too late as he's well safe at first.
Took a pretty long time for the shortstop to receive the ball that time. So that gave the runner plenty of time to bear down on him and take him out. Hopefully everyone's okay down there.
Miguel Amaya is in with 2 away here as this one swung on and missed for the first strike. Now a throw over, and the runner back in standing. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Shot toward right center. And that'll get down out there for extra bases. Morrow rounds third and is digging for the plate. He comes across to score as they push their lead to 8 now.
Wow, that's a baker's dozen. 13 runs right there, and they can't do anything wrong at the plate. I'm no expert, but I would have to bet that the manager would love to save some of those runs for the next game. Regardless, there's some happy men in that dugout.
Nick Madrigal will look to provide a little 2-out thunder off the bench as he'll hit with a runner at second and 2 away.
Madrigal.
And this one's in the dirt, and a nice job keeping it close. It's ball 1. The 1-0. Grounded back up the middle. Adames brings it in, and the off-balance throw gets him as he takes it. Number 72 is ready, and he'll take the ball from the manager. Victor Caratini is up off the bench as he'll pinch hit here to start inning number 7. Sinker to open the AB in there for strike 1. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Right fielder is on the run. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Willie Adames. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. And a good spot for that pitch is it's chopped foul. Swung on and hammered. No doubt about this one. Watch it fly. And bye-bye. That one's gone into the bleachers. At the plate now, Christian Yelich. as he'll swing and hit this one hard, but foul off to the left and out of play. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. That's taken. Now it's 0-2. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Swing and a miss at 1 in the dirt. Up with it, Amaya. And he makes the throw to first. Yelich is retired, 2 down now.
Now back, third baseman.
Ready to take his hacks again, Brian Anderson, as he'll look to follow up the 2-run homer he launched over the wall last time up. And he lays off a pitch here that he probably shouldn't have. 0-1. And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now. So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
Hey, that's back-to-back.
Got him looking, and that'll do it. The inning is over. So 1 run here on 1 base hit, the home run, no error. Elvis Figueroa comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one.
Elvis Figueroa.
The pitch. Committed to that one a bit too soon as it locks him up for strike 1. Really tied him up on that one.
Yikes, he kind of looked clueless on that swing right there, Matt. If I'm pitching, I'm going right back to that same pitch.
The 1-1 home. Just catches the inside corner for strike 2.
Hey, pretty aggressive pitch right there up in the zone. Surprised he didn't offer at it.
And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best 2-strike approach either.
And he gets a piece of it here, but it's chopped foul. 1 out, nobody on. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control. 0-2.
I know he's down in the count right now, and it's not looking good, but he's been swinging the bat so well lately. I don't think he minds this one bit.
A ball and 2 strikes now. Fastball well outside. Good eye to lay off the slider there, and he works it to full. 3-2 here.
Wow, from 0-2 to 3-2, and that last pitch on 2-2 wasn't even close. He had this guy in the ropes, but now he let him right back into this at bat.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. Dansby Swanson becomes the 2nd out of the bottom of the 7th. Suzuki stands in as he looks at a called strike. 2 out, nobody on. Swing, high drive, left field and deep. Yelich going back. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. A solo shot here to left. His 2nd home run of the game as they've widened this lead to 8 now. In now, Patrick Wisdom, as he'll swing and miss at a first pitch slider at strike 1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Now the 0-1. And low, it's a ball and a strike. Strike two, swinging just out in front of the slider.
I love the fact that this batter continues to be aggressive. But
a swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Ready to begin the 8th, and next to bat will be Jesse Winker.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
The 1-0 is offered at and missed for the first strike. As we near the end of this one, I think it's safe to say that the story of the game has undoubtedly been the long ball. Guys, what do you think about what we've witnessed?
Well, as a former offensive player, I absolutely love it. Kudos to both lineups for doing absolute damage today. One of the most fun watches of the year.
You know, D-Row, what this shows me is this new age way of guys going up there and they're swinging hard. You need to make good pitches, quality pitches, and if you don't have command of the fastball, you're in for a long day, and we saw that here this afternoon, a ball flying out at near record pace.
This is pulled into right, but he will come on strong out there in right and pull this one down for the first out. Well, this has been a bullpen game for some time now, but let's go back and review the performances of the two starters, neither of whom turned in an outing to remember. Ready to take his hacks again, Luke Voigt, as he'll look to follow up the two-run homer he launched over the wall last time up. Now the pitch. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. There's a belt-high strike to even the count at 1-1. And the pitch. Lifted in the air toward the line and right, but this is going to wind up a foul ball. Good take there to lay off the high fastball.
2-2.
Here now the 2-2. Bases are empty, one man out. This one sinks low and a touch outside. It's a full count, 3-2.
Wow, talk about a waste pitch on 2-2. That one wasn't even close. I don't know anyone that would have swung at that pitch.
The 3-2 pitch. And he looks at one that misses, and that's an excellent job of making his man throw a lot of pitches as he toughs out a walk.
The batter, number 28.
Now at the plate, number 28. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. Runner at first here, 1 man out. The 1-1. Now about a 58-foot breaking pitch that he wisely lays off here. The 2-2. That misses, and it's going to set up a big pitch now, 3-2.
We could see the runner in motion here on a 3-2 count with 1 out. There's a pretty good chance he's going to get a pitch to swing at, and if not, it's ball 4 anyways.
Bouncer down the line. That's a foul ball.
You know, taking you inside the mind of a batter right here, you can't get in auto swing mode. You still have to control the strike zone.
Another full count pitch home. And he misses again here. It's ball 4. And that's back-to-back walks here with 1 away.
Now batting.
Stepping into the box. Bryce Turang. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Here comes the first pitch. Ball one.
Hey, this is a left-handed hitter that can fly down the line. If they want to turn two, they're going to have to be almost perfect.
Looks at a sinker there that drops in 1-1. From the belt, the pitch. Now a swing and a fly ball. And it's a foul ball. High in the air out to center field. Bellinger is there, 2 gone.
Now back.
Into the box now, William Contreras. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. And this one gets away. So now 2 men in scoring position. The 1-0 pitch. Now a ball hit pretty well to the left, but this is going to wind up in the seats foul. A 1-1. Fly ball right down the line in left. And that'll get down out there near the wall.
When this one left the bat, the pitcher was hoping and praying it would go foul, and I thought it might, but it ends up falling just inches inside the line, going for a double and driving in two.
Brad Boxberger enters the ball game out of the pen, looking for the final out here in the top of inning number 8. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. And this is a fastball that's right on the black but ruled a ball. It's 2-0 now. From the stretch. Lifted down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. 2 out here and a runner at second. In there, 2-2.
Probably better that he let that pitch go anyway. After seeing a lively fastball on the pitch before, it's pretty hard to sit back enough on a well-thrown changeup.
And a breaking ball in the dirt that time for a ball.
Well, he really needs to make this guy swing the bat right here. He's not the type of hitter you want to dance around with.
Popped him up. Morrow has a play. And that ends the inning. So it's 2 runs on. Javi Guerra enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is. Bottom of the inning now, and that brings in the former National League Rookie of the Year, Cody Bellinger. First offering on its way. Check swing called strike, 0-1. Inside with the slider, and that'll back him up a bit. A 1-1. Misses, ball 2. And he tried to hold up that time. We'll get an appeal down to third, and no swing. It's ball 3. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1.
Leading off the inning, your job is to get on base and set the table for the inning. That was a pretty good at bat that he pushed the count to 3-2 and made the pitcher work. But I think he'd like to have that 3-2 pitch back. Pretty sure that was ball 4 he went after.
Trey Mancini is at the plate now, and he takes a cold strike. Right-hander starts to loosen out in the bullpen now. On its way, the 0-1 pitch.
Ball, that's in.
1 out, nobody on. One and 2 as he chases the slider. Here it comes. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
Now batting.
Ready for another shot now, Christopher Morrow. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. 1-0 the count. A ball and a strike. Down the left field line and deep. And this will wind up a foul ball. The 1-2 misses, ball 2. Won't commit on the slider. Good patience, and it's full 3-2.
And this is where he's especially dangerous, because if you walk him, he can steal a base on you. But if you lay a fastball in there, he can take you deep, too.
And he lost him here on 3-2 as that pitch misses. It's ball 4.
And I'm sure the manager is just fine with that. I mean, it's better to battle a slugger like that to the end and end up walking him than serving one up where he can really hurt you.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Here's a shot to left field and deep. Into the bleachers and out of here. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. His first home run of the season as they've widened this lead to 8 now.
Pitcher number 25, Brad Burger.
Matt Merker will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 22, Matt Merker.
First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. The pitch. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. Michael Fulmer comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the ninth. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Willie Adames starting things for his side in the ninth as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
And a sinker is over that time. It's back to 2-1.
He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep the ball around the knees like that.
Good pitch there down below the zone. Got him to go after it.
Hey, I know he's aware he can't tie the game with one swing of the bat, but maybe he's just trying to excite the boys and get one on the board.
Drilled on the ground is short. Swanson scoops it up. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the ninth inning gets underway.
The left fielder, number 22.
Digging in, Christian Yelich. It's been a 2-for-4 effort for him so far in the ballgame. Pulls the string on that one. 1 strike.
88 on a changeup? I remember when an 88-mile-an-hour fastball wasn't all that bad. Man, the game's changing.
And there's ball 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. 1-2 for Christian Yelich.
I got to count 1 and 2.
And it's fouled away. Fouled off. The 1-2 is looked at for ball number 2. Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up. A swing and a miss for out number 2, and a ball he had no chance of making contact with. At the plate, Brian Anderson, and he'll be trying to replicate that home run swing that he took back in inning number 6. Swing and a ground ball to third. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. 2 out, nobody on. A curveball hit right back at him. Throw on to first will be in time to get him, and the Cubs have bounced back from losing the opener to take games 2 and 3 of this series as this one is over. 16-8 tonight. Chicago mounted an impressive offensive display, crossing the plate 16 times. Justin Steele earned his 9th win of the year. Eric Lauer was slapped with 8 earned runs as he takes the loss. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
Time of the ball game, 4 hours and 18 minutes. tonight's paid attendance at Wrigley Field, 41,649. As always, we thank you for your support of Chicago Cubs baseball and remind you to please drive home safely.